This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 14th of June. I'm Michael Groff. A major heat wave headed for the southwest with dangerously hot temperatures beginning this weekend and continuing through much of next week. Record highs are likely. Some spots will be approaching historic levels of heat. We'll talk about that and everything else as we look outside this morning here at 10:30 a.m. Sunny skies in the valley right now, 91 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 20, humidity 7%, the winds are light, the barometer is steady. Temperatures out there this morning, I don't think it's 78 right now at Buckeye. Most of us are in the upper 80s and low 90s. Sunny skies as far as the eye can see here across the southwest. And on the watch warning map, we have excessive heat warnings now here in the southern part of the state. Phoenix, Tucson, Gila Bend, Yuma, Parker, Quartzsite, all in excessive heat warnings beginning Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and continuing through Tuesday. Further to the northwest, those are excessive heat watches in northwest Arizona, up around Lake Havasu City, Kingman, Las Vegas, Death Valley, and in the valleys of central and northern California as well. Meanwhile, flood watches up around Glasgow, Montana. Much of the rest of the country is fairly quiet at this hour. On the convective outlook, a slight risk of severe storms today across West Texas, as well as around Kansas City, St. Louis, up towards Chicago, Madison, Milwaukee, Muskegon, and Indianapolis, with the marginal risk going all the way from the Rio Grande to the Mid-Atlantic coast. And here are the record high temperatures starting this weekend and continuing through much of next week. Many of these records will be challenged during this period. I know, 116, 118. It's hard to believe we're going to see temperatures that hot. We could, and in fact, we could see temperatures warmer than that. Let's talk about it right now as we take a look at the models and see what's happening. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. High pressure building in, already a 591 ridge across northern Mexico. And sunny skies, a very dry air mass today. Highs 102 to 105. Tonight, clear. And with the very dry air, temperatures are still going to cool off fairly nicely. Upper 60s to upper 70s in many spots. Tomorrow, sunny and warmer. Highs 104 to 107. Friday will be around 107 to 110 with a sunny sky. Saturday, 109 to 112. So I think Saturday's record high is safe. On Sunday will be 112 to 115, getting close to that record. Monday, the GFS shows the high sitting basically right on top of us, 500 millibar heights, around 598 decameters. Dangerously hot temperatures, 115 to 118. And if that 118 mark should verify, we will tie the record for Monday. Tuesday is the summer solstice, and what a way to kick off summer. Highs, are you ready for this? 116 to 120. The National Weather Service forecast has us at 120 on Tuesday. The GFS has us at 118. Either way, we'll break a record if either of those pans out. The record high for Tuesday, as you saw, is 116. So it's going to be hot, sunny, very dry air mass. Then this is a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 21st of June. The high still sitting basically right overhead. And upper heights may tail off a couple of decameters, but overall, we're still going to be very hot. Highs 116 to 119. This is Thursday, the 22nd. Highs still in the 114 to 117 range with sunny skies. You do note the configuration of the high sitting more toward eastern Arizona, western New Mexico. And there could be just a tiny bit of moisture that flows in around that. And if that happens, we could knock temperatures down a few more degrees, but you'd start to feel some humidity coming up. And then this is the end of the forecast period, Friday, the 23rd of June, and the upper high still sitting right overhead, and high temperatures would still be excessively hot in the 113 to 116 range, perhaps warmer. Looking at temperatures through the period off the GFS ensemble, and right away it jumps out at you. 122 degrees is what the ensemble has next Tuesday. I don't think it's going to get that hot, but if by chance that happens to verify, that would tie the all-time record high here in Phoenix, set back on June 26, 1990. Many longtime Phoenix residents, myself included, fondly remember that day. We don't want a repeat of that. Otherwise, these temperatures might be just a couple of degrees too high across the board, but a major heat wave nonetheless will set in. Record highs are likely. And I just want to remind everybody to stay hydrated during these times of excessive heat. Drink somewhere between a half gallon to a gallon of water every day, especially if you're going to be out during the daylight hours, spending any time outdoors, doing work outdoors. Try to minimize your sun exposure. Heat is the number one cause of death related to weather. not flash floods, not tornadoes, not lightning, but heat. So we need everybody to stay hydrated, stay cool, and keep those pets indoors. And that'll do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video back here tomorrow morning. Thanks as always so much for watching. Be safe and have a great Wednesday.